Hey guys, how's it going? Uh, Welcome to my second video for my gastric sleeve surgery blog extravaganza. So it's been about a month since my last video, and it's February, and pleased to say that I lost another 16 pounds, and that puts me at a total of 146 pounds I've lost since September 20th, and it's February 17th or something like that today. So it's pretty good, man. Really excited about that. And I had my diet doc on February, which was really cool. I'll get into that. It was great, great. Which is good because if you've been following up with my status updates and whatnot, last month was a little rough. I was supposed to be done with the 6-month diet doc portion here in February, and I was planning on getting done February, submitting to insurance and getting this surgery rolling. And I found out that I'm so big when I started that even though I've lost a bunch of weight, I still have they said about another 70 pounds to lose, to get me down to a weight where the safest weight to do this, and that kind of left it really open-ended. Especially I went in and I'd been losing 20 pounds consistently for the past few months, and I went in and I only lost 9 pounds last month, and that kind of discouraged me. And then got this information. I was like, oh man, and uh, so the good news is, since then they switched me from Dr. Areola to Dr. Ali. He's from Pakistan, and he's got a great success rate, I guess. And I finally met him this month at this month's face to face. We'd only had a phone conversation before, and in that phone conversation, he kind of eased my mind and was like, put it to me like, you know, I know you've been working hard, but really this is a serious surgery, and if you gotta take your time, and if it means being safer, you know, you gotta do it. And putting it, and then I thought, it's like, yeah, you're right, and that makes me want to work even harder. And if it means I'll be safer on the table when they're doing the surgery, and it's less weight to lose once the surgery's done. Closer to get down to 200, which is 200, 250 is my goal area. I'd love to be 200, but I'll be ecstatic at 250. Hell. Anyways, so during that phone call, he put me on these drugs, weight loss drugs. They've been around for years. It's called phentermine. Um, it was part of the fen thing that went terrible and took that off the market. But phentermine on its own is basically an amphetamine. It's prescription, and mostly it's a meal or appetite suppressant. Makes you feel fuller, longer. It makes you not feel like eating, but it also speeds up your metabolism. I mean, when I first started taking these pills, like, I probably could have gone out on the street and sold them $10 a pop and had people coming back for more. I mean, I'm taking them twice a day, and at first, for the first week or so, I was lots of energy and wide awake, and it was a real weird feeling too, because you, I don't know if when you get hungry, if you get hunger pains at all or whatever, you feel like, oh, I gotta eat. Well, it was like this cross between, I couldn't tell if I was super hungry or felt full to the point of nausea, or if it was just the pills working. So it took a lot to get used to. But now it's been really 3 weeks. So 3 weeks, in 3 weeks on these pills, I lost 16 pounds. It's pretty good. I mean, this guy pulled me right up. I was able to drop 500 calories down, so now I'm at 2,000 calories without a problem. I don't even notice it. I'm hungry, but like, it's getting towards like a normal person's appetite now with these pills, which is cool. So yeah, so those helped. And then I went in and saw him, and he's awesome. When I first had my one-on-one with Dr. Areola, I barely barely spoke to me and didn't give me a whole lot of information. Most of the information I was getting was from online or from the nurse practitioner, my diet docs, or I've been going to these support groups and whatnot, and learning about it there. But Dr. Areola talked to me, my mom and dad, gave us all kinds of information, examined me, actually had me lay down on a table and like, looked at, listened to my heart and all that stuff, and got a lot of my history down, explained a lot of things, and he's really was really stoked on my weight loss, and he said this is the best thing. He's like, I want you to come back in a month, and then 2 months we'll come back and I'll meet with you again, and we'll see what's up. But at this rate, at the 2 months or maybe the third month, we might you should be down enough to we could, and your attitude's right, that we can just bite the bullet, and I feel comfortable going with the surgery. So that's great news. That just gives me it's not open ended anymore. I mean, hopefully, if everything goes right, within 3 months, I'll be ready. Because who knows how long it's gonna take the insurance to approve it. I mean, it could take 6 weeks, could take 6 months. But I mean, we're praying for 6 weeks. They've been really good with other things, this whole process. So, I mean, looks like there's a potential April or May, which is fabulous because I don't want to miss. I was really worried I was going to miss the Chafee gathering, which is July 26th and 27th, because I didn't want to be there right after surgery. That's in the summer sun. That's not a good situation. But if I get in, April, May, or even early June, that's more than a month. I mean, it's like 4 to 6 weeks, depending on of healing time before I actually go and do that, and it'll just be cool, man. I mean, with the weight loss and his information, and I told him, I was like, listen, you're doing a really great job. I'm like, I am so motivated, and I mean, one of my goals, I would love it if I could be your biggest success story, bro. And he's like, well, you definitely have the mindset, and so far the results that could actually be, a reality. So man, things are going great. I feel better than I've been in 4 or 5 years. I've been going out on the weekends, and before I had to sit in the corner and watch bands play and not do much, or if I did get up, it wasn't for very long, or I wouldn't leave the front of the back of the bar where the stage was, so I wouldn't go mingle with friends or anything because I couldn't move around. Now, the past couple weekends, man, I've been getting up and boogieing. I'd say about 80% of my night was spent on the dance floor dancing or walking around, just having a good time, and not drinking. I mean, I have a drink once here and there, but not getting drunk or anything. Just being there and being with my friends, and all my friends have been so supportive and stoked about everything. It's been really great, man. This month is way better than last month, and really excited for everything. And yeah. And met Dr. Ali's cool. So anyone out there from Erie who's considering this, Dr. Ali's the man. Um, yeah, I've heard nothing but good things from people who've had surgeries through him. And just my meeting with him, I mean, he's a genuine dude. Um, and he cares about you. Like, for one, he told me about this place, Nova Care, I believe it's called, and it's a physical therapy place, and he wrote me a prescription to go there and recommended me. The insurance cover it. They have a pool, and wants me to do aqua therapy, so I can actually exercise, get some real exercise in to get some more of this weight off. Because it's hard for me to exercise. I know people have been asking me like, "Oh, you exercise?" Like, yeah, a little. I mean, I'll get up and vacuum and dust the house, or go to the Crooked Eye and dance around, or I've got some weights that I'll sit here and, lift weights over my head. But I mean, I've had experience with weight loss before, man, and you need to go 40 minutes a day at, get your heart rate up and keep it there for at least 40 minutes to have any kind of success at all. And I'm just not getting there. So in the pool, I can get there, and that'll help me once I do that, man. So I'm hoping the insurance will cover that. And then also he was concerned that people who have, and I didn't know this, people who lose a lot of weight, and I've been losing a lot of weight. I mean, anyway, they have a tendency to develop gallstones, and so he put me on some medication to prevent me from getting gallstones, which is just that's crazy. I mean, not crazy. It's just cool. that no one else has thought of that at all to tell me or anything. So yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm in good hands. I'm on the right path. I'm feeling great. Um, if you're trying to lose weight and you're having a hard time, you should maybe talk to your doctor about phentermine. Don't be scared of it. There's no real side effects at all. I mean, the biggest side effect I had was it is kind of a little hard to go to sleep, but no harder than if you were at a party and you had a few too many cups of coffee before, like you don't really don't at night and couldn't fall asleep. I mean, that's about it. So I would look into it, see what your doctor says. Don't go to Giant Eagle Pharmacy for it. They're like $40 for a month's supply there, and at Walmart they're like 14. So down with Giant Eagle. Um, yeah, so things are good. So I felt I wanted to give a video update, and I did right by you. I told you after my 25-minute epic last time, I kept the time down. So a little short video for you guys, and hope you enjoyed it. And thank you so much for your support and liking my page and following through. And you guys are keeping me motivated, you're keeping me on board, and I'm not gonna let you down. I promise you, man. I'm gonna be real soon, man. By this time next year, I mean, if all goes right, I'll be out and about and shopping at a real store and looking good and feeling good about life. Hopefully working and just living life, man. So heck yeah. So anyway, people, we'll talk again soon. But until then, stay safe, stay warm, and yeah, man, keep your feet dry, I guess. All right, take care.